truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning emotional alchemy. And as we know, emotion is energy in motion. And what I'm speaking to you about right now is actually how Abdullah the Black Mystic from Ethiopia, who was Neville Goddard's mentor, how he taught Neville to use emotional alchemy to create his reality consciously. And in order for him to help Neville to understand this science, he had to teach him that the Bible is a book of mind science, and that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. So that is basically what I really want you to understand quite clearly, so I can show you how to use this emotional alchemy in your life and live your life as an alchemist. So we see that alchemy deals with purification and becoming God, coming to the realization that God and man are one. But when you go back to where the word really originated from, you see whereby they used to take, I want to believe, I think it's copper or something like that, and lead I should say, and turn it into gold. But basically teaching you about how to transmute energy, how to take something from one form and bring it into another form, or how to take thoughts or energy and convert it into matter. Okay, so here we see that it all have to do with how you feel. It all have to do with feeling. And that is why Abdullah also taught Neville that feeling is the secret. So my brother, my sisters, whatever concept you hold about yourself, it would determine what kind of feeling you would walk around with. And so if you feel bad about yourself, most likely it is because you're thinking negatively. And if you're thinking negatively, your alchemy will bring forth negative outcomes. Okay, because we are all alchemists, whether consciously or unconsciously. So we see Neville, he didn't have the right concept of true alchemy, because he grew up in a third world country where he was taught that the Bible is literal and that the Bible is secular history, and he was looking outwardly. But Abdullah taught him how to look inwardly to discover the kingdom of God. And when he discovered the kingdom of God that is within, he was no longer living a third class life. And that is why when he went to Abdullah and was telling Abdullah that he was going to travel to Barbados, third class, Abdullah rebuked him, slammed the door in his face, and turned his back on him. And later on he said to him, "Who told you you've gone to Barbados? And who told you third class?" He said, "I said you have gone first class." Okay, and what Abdullah was doing there, he was teaching him how to have the right concept of true alchemy that he can use consciously to create his reality. And so the encouragement that Abdullah gave to Neville was to sleep in his mother's home in Barbados in his imagination while he was residing in New York. So my brother, my sisters, to bring everything that I'm saying to one understanding is that you must understand that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, and that you are a mass of energy, and emotion is energy in motion. So whatever emotion or feeling or mood that you send out into the ether, that is what will return to you, because your brain is a transmitter and a receiver of frequency, and your thoughts are thought frequency, and you're sending them out. And you're told that my words would not return unto me void, but I must accomplish that which I sent to and prosper many things where to have sent it. And I think that's in Isaiah 55:11. Okay, so my brother, my sisters, you need to be very, very, very careful of how you think about yourself. and how you see yourself. How do you really judge yourself? What measure do you use to basically judge yourself? Are you living in a mindset of lack? Are you living in a mindset of doubt and fear? Are you living in a mindset that is pointing you to look outwardly and believe in an outward economy and forget everything that you see on the outside is just a perception, but you are the perceiver? Therefore, this world is an illusionary world. The only thing that is real is your true essence. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, it's very important for you to master emotional alchemy. Understanding how you can transmute your desire into currency, or into, you can transmute your mood, your feeling, your desires into the equivalent of money, or the medium of exchange that we use on this planet. Some of my brothers, my sisters, the point I'm getting across to you is that when you understand that everything was once a thought or an idea first imagined, then you will realize everything came from the invisible to the visible. And it all have to do with your belief system. So what is shaping our lives in terms of whether we live in abundance and prosperity or if we live in poverty, it have to do with our psyche. And our psyche is what determines our mood. That's why I would have written a book called Your Mood is Your Fortune. Because the concept you hold about yourself, what you believe about yourself, the teachings that you hold dear to is what will lead you and guide you. But unfortunately, many of us were taught to be religious and to be superstitious. And with such a mentality, it keeps us in the vibration of fear, lack, mediocrity, and prosperity. And such belief system will always keep you in mental slavery. So we see Abdullah was teaching Neville how to get rid of mental slavery and how to apply real alchemy in his life and live his life as an alchemist, whereby he can create whatever he desires because he understands how thoughts in the mind works. So my brother, my sisters, my encouragement to you is to be in control of your emotion. Okay? Do not just, react, but be more responsible for your thoughts and your action in everything you do and say in this life. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, it really makes sense to you, it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, always remember that there's a PayPal link down below. Feel free to check it out. Also, I want to mention my Patreon, and I want to say if you would like to be a part of my Patreon, you're most welcome. And I have a course they call the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously, or the Inner Sun Engineering to create your reality consciously. And it's all about you aligning with the light that is within you, the sun that is within you, being in alignment with nature. And when you are in alignment with nature, you will bring forth just as nature has been bringing forth in abundance. So the abundant life is for you to enjoy, but you have to be in the right alignment. So if you want to check out the course, feel free to do so. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace, love you all. I'm out.